Hello, viewers. How are you? I hope all of you are fine. So, today I'm with a very interesting story. As I said, I will be posting new stories and songs in this channel soon. So, today I'm going to tell about a new story which is very much useful to our daily life, which is applicable even in today's scenario. So the story is losses of imbalance. So in today's scenario, many of us not able to balance our things, balance our life. In like we are not able to balance our work life and personal life, and we are not able to give time to ourselves. So we should have good balance, right? So for that, to have good balance, if we don't have good balance, what happens also we should know, or else if we or else we will be in a trouble, because due to imbalance many people are losing their essential things in their life. Even balance not only applies to our work life or personal life or any one particular aspect. All aspects, balance is very important. Going in over extreme will lead us to trouble, as everybody knows. Because even in continuously if we study, or if we continuously if we study, it will gives us distress, and it is not only the life. So other activities also needed for us, like that. At the same time, if we don't study and only if we concentrate on other things, and if we don't study and give time for study properly, that is also not good. So overly continuously studying also not good, and not studying and only focusing on other things also not good. So we should know the balance, like how much time we should study, how much time we should spend our life in other aspects, everything, even in food items especially. So in food also, how much we should eat, how and at what time we should eat, and how extremely eating and or not eating. Extremely eating leads to over obesity, not eating leads to malnourishment. So everything needs balance, right? Especially in today's scenario, balancing our work and our amusements, then giving time for ourselves is very very important. So because in today's scenario, people are making any one thing as their part of their life, either their work or either amusements or either study, any one thing, and people are not able to balance their life. So what we should do is, we should know to balance our life. If if our life goes on imbalance, what happens is the today's story, especially in relationships. So once upon a time, there was a rich man named Balu has a mother, father, and wife, and two children, one boy and one girl. One boy name is Ramu, and girl name is Sita. So both of them are his children. So he is a very very rich man. In small age itself, already he has more properties, and then he was in many businesses and trades and earned good money. So as he has many businesses, like milk, poultry business, dairy business, then selling other groceries. So he has many branches in many businesses. As he has many businesses, his he has more responsibility in his work. Even though he has many employees or workers, he has more responsibility. So every time he will be in outside. So normally he don't spend his time for himself and his family, and even he don't have the time for entertainment any other things. So he only focused on earning money and making profit, because he has that many businesses which he cannot handle actually, because one person can do only one or two works, one person cannot do multiple works. But he couldn't realize his capacity, and started to perform increase his business standards by starting many branches of in different businesses. So he has branches not only in one place, so he has branches in many places. So if anything gets wrong, it will fall on him. So he is always continuously monitoring all the works. So due to that, he never had the time to spend with the family, or spend time to himself, or some kind of and entertainment, or some kind of relaxation and so on. And he also forgot to take care of his health. So as he will be spending most of the time outside, he will have the foods which are harmful to his health. They are almost fast foods and outside foods. So this led to very very bad condition. This led him in 40 or 49 or 50 years, he was very much vexed. And in middle, what happened is, one day he got a call that his mother was ill, very much ill, and doctor said it's very very serious. So he got a call. So what he said is, I will not come there, but I will send money for her, and you give the money and make her to recover, like that he said to his father and other family members. So but what is that is, his mother wanted to see him, because she don't have guarantee that she will live again for long time, because she is in a very very serious condition. That's why she was in a very very bad condition. She wanted to see his son at one time, but he didn't understand that, and he said, I am sending money and you take care of her. So like that it happened. Yeah, his main thing is he'll send money. So he sent the money to take care of his mother. So but his mother, unfortunately the surgery got failed, and his mother was expired within 2 months. And as Balu was in work, is taking care of many business, he couldn't come to see his mother within the 2 months also. After the death of mother, he came one day and finished all things and went away. That's it. Like that happened. After some time, his due to the worry, his father also got ill, and he was also in a very very serious condition and bedridden. So that time, as it is his last stage, he wanted to see his son. So he got a call. Balu got a call from the father, but he replied the same thing: I try to come whenever I have free time, like that he said. And he sent some money for treatment. So unfortunately, what happened is, even though treatment happened and he got recovered, after 2 or 3 months he expired. because he physically he got recovered, but then as his wife died, he was also in a worry, and he is feeling lonely and so on. So after completion of his treatment, within 1 month, he also died. So this time also he did the same thing, like he didn't come and visit. So after the expiry, he came and settled all things within 1 day, and next day he went to the work. So because he is not able to balance his profession and personal life, even he is not able to give time for himself, because he's doing things which is beyond his capacity. So he focused only on profit and money. That's the reason. So what happened is, after that, next day, Balu, after that, his wife suggested him that you can do one business here, as he is very much well. Actually, to be frank, he is very much well in doing business. He has good strategies and good techniques to improve business. So in business, in that area, he is considered as a very good businessman. So what his wife suggested that we should you can do business in here, because you already earned more money, and it's more than enough for our children and for us. And he also has some ancestral property, so you can do business here, any one business here, and stay here. But he said, no, still I want to earn some money, and here I can't get good I can't do good business, I will not get good profit. And he didn't listen and went away outstations. Most of the time he will be in outstations. So what happened is, he has wife and children. So one day his eldest son was affected with uh, jaundice. So he was admitted in a hospital. This was known by Balu, but Balu said to his wife, you are there, so you take care, I will send you the money and requirements, you take care of him and provide good treatment. He even spoke to the doctors, but he never came to home when his son was sick. So what happened is, um, his son recovered and every time okay, but when his son and daughters wants to talk with him, or wants to ask him something, he will never lift the call, because even though he lifts the calls, he says, I am very busy, after that I will talk. So this only happens. So from Ramu's and Sita's small age, they never know about her father, their father, that much, because when they are very small itself, he went to outstations and doing business. So they don't know about their father that much. He only provides the requirements, but he never came to house and stayed for long time. So then what happened is, one time his daughter Sita was affected with some very very peculiar disease, like it's a very communicable disease, and nobody's their relatives or anybody don't want to come and see the Sita, because it's a communicable disease. They are worrying that whether their others also will be affected by this disease if they come and visit Sita. So nobody is there to help Sita's mother. So only Sita's mother and Sita's brother Ramu took care of Sita. So that time also, as usual, Balu sent the money but never came to the house. So this is the continuous process happening. Even though his wife was affected with some illness, he didn't come there. He only gave the money and asked to take care of all things. So what happened is, unexpectedly his wife was affected with illness. Even though treatment was given, the small children only took care of his wife. So even though treatment was given, that became a failure and his wife was died. So what happened is, his wife was died, so these two children are alone. So now his father should take care, but his father is, as his father is doing many businesses, he was not able to take care of children. So the children, Ramu was became little elder person. So he took care, he started to work, like he has a property, so he started to do some work, some started to he made Sita to study, and he completed the study and started to work, like started one small business with the property. So he is Ramu is taking care of Sita, his sister. So suddenly Balu's business became very much dull, because sometimes business will go run well, sometimes it will not run well. So that time it is a very depression state business. It is not in a boom condition. So it is in a depression condition. So almost all businesses are in a trouble, and he was in a loss in that time. There is no profit in the business, and suddenly he also affected with some disease, some heart disease. So he wanted to take full rest. This was suggested by the doctor. So he was completely lost, all the businesses, and he was affected with some disease. So he was very much distressed, and his children was alone there, so very much distressed and walking on the road. So suddenly what happened is, there was a angel came from the heaven. She is Jinni. We will normally call us Jinni, that angel. So he saw, she normally wanted to visit the world and people how they are. So here she saw Balu, that he was with a very tired and very face and very uh, very vulnerable condition. So that time she asked what happened, what happened, like that angel asked. So then she explained all that Balu explained all the conditions of what happens. So after explaining that, angel had one time machine. So with the time machine, she made Balu to travel to his future and experience the things. So Balu was 65 years old. At that time, he was already he was affected with heart disease. So at that time it became very worst. He was in a very ill condition. He was alone because both her children was this is her his old age. So both his children were one children both children went outside and settled there, not in the home. So even though uh, Balu asked to come and visit him, they were not ready to come, because they said they don't have time. They will send money. If he's can't take care of him, they wanted to put him in old age home, because they was ready to pay money. So they don't want to spend time with him, because he did the same thing, right? Balu did the same thing with the children and said, I am sending money, you take care of everything, like that he said. So same thing is happening to Balu now in his old age. So whenever he asks Ramu and Sita to come there, they will say, we can't come, we have our works, so we don't have time. If we have time, we will try to come. So even though he has money and he receives money from children, he takes treatment, everything, but he's in a very very stressful condition, and because he is experiencing loneliness in his life. So even though they are children are sending money, everything, but he's not able to survive well, as nobody is willing to talk with him. Even his relatives also don't want to talk with him, because whenever anybody says any need, they will say he don't have time, he don't have time. That's why. So this he in the time machine he experienced this kind of condition. So he understood the mistake what he did, and why he was ill even now, why he was affected with why he was put into this condition, and understood the mistake of what he did, and what he lost. So due to his imbalance of personal life, work life, and not giving time to himself, and being in a very very emotionless person, what are the losses, and went to the children and repented about his mistake. Even his mother, his wife of was dead, he is not coming and taking care of children. All of these mistakes he repented with the children, Ramu and Sita. Then with with what money he has, he took the treatment, and he recovered well. At that time, Ramu and Sita also took care of his father very well. So after that, he recovered well, and in his hometown itself, he started a small business, and as already he has more money, he earned well. He started business and started to pick up it, and he also started to take care of the children, talk with everyone well, and taking care of employees, everybody well. So now he uh, understood how to balance both professional life and personal life, and started to live his life happily. Even in his old age, his children started to take care of him very well, and people wishes him very well even in his old age, because in he understood the mistake by traveling in the time machine, and experiencing the future, how misery it would be if he only gives priority to the money and profession, and not to the emotions, and not able to balance his life. So from this story we should understand that balance,
Wrong.
how much balance is important. If it if it is in an imbalanced condition, our life will be in a very much misery, and what we think it is a benefit, that becomes a very distress and useless thing for us. So Balu thought money and the profit is benefit for him, and he never spent time with anybody. He never gave time to himself and his health. That became, now that after the loss of business, he became useless person, as even his health was affected, and nobody is there with him to take care. So but even though he was in that condition, after going to the time machine and understanding the situation, he repented and came again, and lived his life happily. Like that, even though if you are in you are not able to balance your life or an imbalance, try to balance all things properly by giving priority to things which is important and all, and try to be in a balanced condition which makes our life and life of our own well-beings and others happy. So I hope you like the story. If you like the story, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you.